So this is the presentation of directed reflection of model first year 2026 to 27. So there are some points which I have to talk, which I have to reflect and think about the examples from practical life. So first is clarity, conviction and confidence. So clarity means being clear about things. Conviction means a strong belief about things like you can do it, and confidence means trust in yourself that you can do it. There are very much similarity in conviction and confidence, but there are a little difference. Like examples, like when I was digging the hole in the learning garden for cricket pitch, then I have clarity how and where to dig the hole, and I have conviction because I already did it before. Means I already dig so much hole for in farm before, so I have conviction that I can do it. Means because I already did. So that time I apply it's apply, and second is when I have to cut the tree, I have clarity how and which tree I have to cut, and I have conviction that I can do it because me in farm type area I already cut so much tree, so I have conviction that I can cut the tree because it's not too much hard. And third is when I have to do test, mainly we decide mainly we decide which question and in how much time we have to do test. So I have clarity that how much time and question I have, and I have conviction that I can complete that question in that time. But sometimes it's complete, sometimes it's not complete, but in starting I think that I can complete it. Second is hilo mat bolo mat socho mat. So meaning is don't do unnecessary movement, don't do unnecessary talk, and don't think so much about unnecessary thing which is not related to work which you are doing. So example is when I have to do test, that time I don't talk to anyone, means because I have a limited time, so I have to complete. Sometime I talk, but sometime when the question is too much and the time is less, then I did not talk. Means in every test, at the end, in last 1 hour and 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I did not talk to, and I did not see to anyone. I try to be focused because I have less time and more questions. And second is when I have to complete a chapter in math, that time I was focused and follow this. Means don't that time I don't talk with anyone, and that time I don't do unnecessary movement, because doing math completing if the chapter is complete, then I will do the deep learning properly. There are so much reason to complete that chapter in a week. This week, this model, I try to complete one chapter since last 5-6 weeks. I try to complete at least one chapter. Means in if we are not accept 1-2 weeks, I completed one chapter every week. So I was focused and follow this rule on that time. And second is when I have made presentation of model, that time I was focused. Now because now I am making recently I make this presentation directed reflection, so I have to think so much about it because it is about reflection. So that time I don't talk with anyone, and I have to think about that points, and I did not do very much unnecessary movement. If there is means I did not notice that I am doing unnecessary movement. I am typing on keyboard, that only that movement I did. And second is I have my mind, 5 senses, my body, my universe. Meaning is I have my mind, my 5 senses, my body, and with this I see the universe. Universe means the world, the earth, and the other things. Whatever is available to see, we see it from our 5 senses. We can see it from our 5 senses. So when I have example is when I have to woke up in the morning, my mind say to sleep. Sometime to sleep. Sometime I woke up and sometime I sleep. So it's not confirmed. Means I have sometimes like 2-3 seconds to decide I have to woke up or sleep. Sometimes I woke up, sometimes I sleep. Sometimes I control my mind and woke up, sometimes I am not able to control my mind and I sleep. And second is when I have to do science. My mind don't want to do science. But sometimes I control because I have to complete the course, I have to complete the classes. So sometimes I control it, sometimes not. Sometimes my mind procrastinate it to do science, and after some time I forget to do science, and then it only happen on the next day. And when I have third example, when I have to cut tree, my mind don't want to cut tree because it's not easy to cut, because it is not a new tree, it is old tree which is already मतलब वो क्या कहते हैं सूख गया है. So it is very hard to cut that tree, but I control my mind and I go regularly because I have to do seva. And this is 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth point, unique me. I understand everyone is unique in this world, so don't compare. So my friend, example is my friend are in 9th class. Sometimes I compare with them, but then I think that their mine and their situation are different. They are studying in schools, so they have if they study or not, they will clear a class in a year. But I am in a different but in where I am study, there is a different rule. If I study, then I will pass. If I am not study, then I will be in the same class. Second example is sometimes I compare with people who play cricket better than me, but then I think that they did more practice, so they are playing well than me, better than me. I will do practice and improve my playing, then I am also able to play. But I don't want to make career in playing, so it's not important so much. Third is when I was cutting the tree, I compared to Gopal and Soumya because they are doing talking and they are just sitting. But then I stopped comparing because everyone is unique. Everyone has their strength and weakness. Means if they are not able to cut that tree in the time which time I am cutting, means they will take more time. So our time will get wasted. So I just think that everyone is unique and I have to stop comparing. Second is समासोक्ति उस भुजंग को जिसके पास धरल हो, उसको क्या जो दंतहीन विहीन विनीत सरल हो. So forgiveness should only those who are powerful, like poisonous snake. So sometimes I become irritated with my calf of cow because when the time of milking comes, she starts shouting very loudly. So I think to beat him, but then I control my mind and think that maybe she is hungry, that's why she is shouting. And second is sometimes I get anger to my uncle's son, like my uncle's son, uncle is funny. But then I control my mind because I think they are doing things which they learn from their parents, from surrounding. Like sometimes they just fight with anyone and come to me and say, Kartik Bhaiya, she beat me. That time I irritate that if you are fighting, so do your fight. Why are you telling me? But then I ignore them and say, okay, no problem. Means I on that situation it's happened, means नहीं उसमें ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं देते उनकी बातों को. Sometimes I irritate and anger on him, but then I control my mind because I also don't want to fight, because if I fight it is against our rules. So means I fight last time, I don't remember क्या time हो गया, in 2025 maybe, July 2025, and after that यही समय है, सही समय है. July 2025 means 1 year ago. So this is यही समय, सही समय. This is only time you can study and focus on your career. If the time gone, it will never come again. I understand this from this sentence. When I have to dig holes, then my mind procrastinate that my mind means I don't want to dig hole because it's hard to digging hole. Means I already did it before, but it's not easy. But it's not very hard. Okay. But I control my mind and did it. Means it's completed. Digging hole is completed. Now the second task we are doing. And when I have to do math solve, my mind procrastinates it, but I control and try to complete as per plan, because if also it is not happen, then I think that I have to complete my goal. If I am not doing, then my plan will not achieve, and then what I am going to do in my deep learning, various things on various time. Third is like I am at the age I can do physical work. This time I can do work efficiently and effectively. If this time will gone, I will not able to do my work that efficient as I can do now. अभी नहीं तो कभी नहीं. It is same as previous one. So there is one example I give to understand this. I give to myself. It is not from the 3 examples. So example is from here we started. When I have to cut 3, then my mind procrastinate that, but I think but I think ये अलग गलत हो गया है. But I control and did it. Means it's not complete, but I did. I am doing regularly because I have to do seva. This is the main point. That's why I can do physical work on time. And second is I have to do science. My mind procrastinate, but I control and say to complete. And but I control and try to complete as per plan, because I think science is boring. That's why mainly my mind procrastinates science. And if I am not doing on that time, then it will not happen in the whole day. And third is like I am at the age of study. Now I can do, but after some time I will be not able to do it. Means after some time, if I got married, then I'm not able to do study, because then I will not get time as much as I can get now. Sorry, ये तो हो गया. 3.47. Focus on your work, not on the result. Do work as per dharma. This I understand from the 2.47. I apply it when I have to dig hole for cricket pitch. I don't think about what others are doing. Like Gopal Bhai is sitting around and she just talking, and she just doing his kung fu and other things. And I did not focus what others are doing, and I am doing good or not. Means I am not thinking that how my hole is looking, is it good or not. I'm just focused on it has to be 1.5 feet, means 1.5 feet. I apply it, sorry, and second example, I apply it when I have to solve test question given by center in charge. I don't think about my answer because I don't know the answer. My answer is correct. Sorry, here it will be is is. My answer is correct or not? I don't think my answer is correct or not. I think about process because I don't know the answer. So how I think. And third is when I was cutting tree, I don't think how I am cutting because sometimes I have to cut from up, sometimes I have to cut from the lower. I just do my work and try to save my body. Time is the most precious commodity on the earth. So time is the very precious thing in this earth. We have to save it and utilize it towards our goal.
Then only the motivate committee on the different.
I don't know about others. Universe. Others planet. क्या पता उनके पास कितना टाइम होता है. So sometime I apply it like when I have to milking cow. I was missing. Then I try to do it. Sorry, I was missing meeting. My meeting. I was missing meeting. Then I try to do it in less time. It's happened sometime, but after some time I have to change my routine because only sometime I can come, sometime I come late, and this sometime I come at 7, 2 o'clock, 7:03, 7:04, something like this. I have to be here at 7 o'clock. And second is I try to save time while I was digging hole. Means like Nanda Gopal is sitting, I can also sit, but I try to save that time because I have to complete other work also. And third is I try to save time. Like my friends are playing now, they are at that time also they are playing, but I control my mind and put that time in my work because I have to complete my presentation, I have to complete my housework, I have to complete my center work, my academic work. So I try to save that time. If I also start playing with them, then I am not able to do that work. Sivoham, spoken by Shankaracharya, and tell us what real nature not is. And Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. It's about understanding real nature. I don't apply it in real life. Means till now I'm not able to apply it in real life. This is the last one. World is an absent place. The world is an absent place. वो बोल दिए सत्यम ज्ञानम अनंतम. So this world is an absent place. People pay to them who is more efficient and who do their work in less time and good work. I try to apply it in life when I was cutting tree. I try to be efficient. Means I take only that much rest that is needed. I don't take so much rest because I have to complete my work fastly. And second is I apply it when I have to milking cow, and regularly I was absent in morning meeting. So that time I change the time and try to make it absent. That time I change. First I change it and I start doing it after the meeting. Then my TIC is becoming less. Then I start doing it before I came to center in the morning time at 5 o'clock. And third is when I was digging hole, then I try to be efficient. Means then my mind, when I see learner Gopal who was sitting, then my mind also say to sit, but I have to control and I have to dig, so I control my mind and try to apply it. So my presentation is ended.